The transplant day itself, this may sound crazy, but it was kind of fun.
Transplant Day is a very special and important day for our patients and families. They have already gone through the conditioning regimen, which is the chemotherapy that they get in preparation for transplant, and now this is the day where they're going to be receiving their stem cell infusion.
On day 0 is the actual transplant, and when you say transplant, people expect an open surgery.
I had absolutely no idea what this bone marrow transplant entailed. Part of me thought that it was gonna be like some operation or something.
The transplant itself is really like a blood transfusion. So the marrow or the blood stem cells come in a bag, just like a bag of blood, and it's infused through an intravenous line into the patient. And it's really quite anticlimactic.
As the infusion is going on, I'm thinking all the years, all the preparation, all the myth, all the mystique around what was going on, and this is all it is. We could have done this a couple of years ago, you know. So I thought it was simple. I thought it was easy.
We tell them that they're going to receive some pre-medications like Benadryl and maybe an oral steroid or an IV steroid to help prevent reactions to the preservative that's in the stem cells or the stem cells themselves. So they might feel drowsy during the infusion of the stem cells.
Depending on where the cells are coming from, they may be coming from, our freezer. They may be coming from the sibling donor that's downstairs. They may be coming from another state or another country. They are brought in, they are processed through the cell processing lab, and then they're brought into the patient's hospital room, given to them just like a blood transfusion.
I really didn't feel anything. I mean, there was no, it's like getting blood, there was nothing different.
Receiving the stem cells can take anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours. All they have to do is relax. The cells will go in through the catheter, and they have little homing devices on them, so they know exactly where to go.
The stem cells are smart enough to know to go back to the bone marrow and begin to make new blood cells in the bone marrow space.
Occasionally, patients will have something go wrong during transplant.
The medical team is there. They're ready to respond to anything that does happen if there's a reaction. But most of the time, I think there really isn't anything to worry about right away.
We're typically able to manage reactions like that without anything long-term happening.
It's not medically difficult. It's just another infusion. I'd had hundreds. So there was no surprises there, and it's kind of a celebration of, okay, this is the first day in the process leading to an actual cure.
I was so excited. I just, it just was like, okay, this is it. We're moving on, and I'm going to get better.
It's a very emotional event, obviously. You're getting a donation of life-saving stem cells from another person. So, there's an emotional side to it.
I had my whole family in the room with me.
It was a long and lengthy transfusion, and we talked through it, but it was, we were all excited for it. It was like one of those New Year's party, kind of counting down the minutes to all of it happening.
We want this day to feel very special for the patients and family. And as I mentioned, it can seem a little uneventful, so we want to do something to help them mark this occasion, because patients and families view this as the first day of the rest of their lives. This is a second chance for them.
So a lot of times the nurses will come in and they'll sing a song, they'll bring balloons, because this is considered the patient's new birthday. And it's a marker from which they'll start their new life, hopefully a life that is healthy and happy.
The transplant day was a high point. It was so overwhelming just to be able to get the stem cells.
It was a special day. For all of us, it's a rebirth.